Warning. You need to see this before August 9th. Do not ignore this message. What is about to happen between August 9th and August 13th of 2025 is not just another full moon. This is a cosmic intervention. This is a rare energetic portal that the collective has not experienced with this intensity for decades, and it is designed to trigger a mass lunar awakening. If you are seeing this, you are one of the souls who is meant to be at the forefront of this energy shift. This might be the most important 4-day window of the entire month, perhaps even the entire year for your spiritual evolution. The universe is about to knock on your door, and how you answer will define the trajectory of your life for the next 18 months. So listen very, very closely. Before we go any further, I need you to do 3 very important things right now to anchor your energy and signal to the universe that you are ready. First, like this video to infuse it with your positive intention. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications because the updates over the next few days will be critical. And third, go to the comments right now and type 1111 inches to declare that your channel is open and you are ready to receive the downloads from this powerful lunar gateway. What you're feeling right now, that...
Okay, y'all, so if you haven't quit eating meat by now, I think it's about time to try to go cold turkey if you can, considering the fact that these portals are opening up for a quicker, fast and awakening for you to know everything and more that you need to know. All right, we need, and it should be a mass awakening, and this is all making sense, or else would they try that other thing? But anyways,
subtle hum of anxiety in your chest, that strange sense of anticipation, the feeling that you're waiting for something, but you don't know what, that is the portal beginning to open. This is not in your head. The veil between our physical reality and the higher energetic dimensions is becoming unimaginably thin. The Sturgeon full moon in Aquarius on August 13th is the peak, the apex of this event, but the portal itself cracks open on August 9th, creating a 96-hour corridor of immense power. This isn't just about the moon's gravitational pull on the tides, it's about its quantum pull on your soul's code. This Aquarius moon is sitting in direct confrontational opposition to the sun in Leo. This is the ultimate cosmic battle and union between the collective and the self, between the needs of humanity and the desires of your individual heart. This alignment is creating an energetic polarity so intense that it is literally rewriting the vibrational fabric of our reality.
So you need to be thinking about staying aligned with source, all the things I told y'all do, including going out there and grounding. You need to be spending more time in nature, all right? You need to make sure you align whatever source wants, right? Because source is your higher self. It's good for you.
Frequency reset. You are being given a choice. Cling to the old, comfortable 3D timeline of limitation and struggle, or take a quantum leap into the 5D timeline of sovereignty, purpose, and flow. The universe will not make the choice for you. It will only hold the door open. This video is your final briefing before you reach the threshold. I am here to guide you through the 8 specific spiritual events, the signs and symptoms that you will experience as you move through this portal. The very first spiritual event you must be prepared for is what the ancients called an Akashic echo. This is the most subtle and potentially confusing sign, and it will begin for many of you as early as August 9th. The immense energy from this portal is stirring the deepest layers of the Akashic records, the energetic library that holds the memory of every single lifetime your soul has ever lived. Suddenly, you will be flooded with feelings, skills, and memories that do not belong to your current life. You might find yourself inexplicably drawn to a certain historical period, a foreign country you've never visited, or a skill you've never learned, yet it feels deeply familiar, like you're remembering it rather than learning it. You might experience waves of profound sadness or inexplicable joy that seem to come from nowhere. Pay attention to your dreams. They will become hyper-vivid, cinematic, and filled with faces you don't know but feel connected to. This is not just random brain activity. This is your soul's past bleeding through into your present. It is the Akashic echo. The portal is intentionally bringing these fragments to the surface because they contain a key, a piece of wisdom, or a dormant talent that you desperately need for the next chapter of your life. Do not dismiss these feelings. Do not rationalize them away. The echo is a gift. It is a data packet from your higher self, showing you the parts of your own mastery you have forgotten. Your only job is to listen, to be curious, and to acknowledge the resonance without judgment. The second spiritual event is the emotional polarity purge. This will be the most challenging aspect of the portal for many, and it will intensify between August 11th and the 13th. Be warned, your emotional state will swing from one extreme to the other with little to no warning. You might feel a moment of ecstatic, heart-bursting bliss, a sense of oneness with the universe, only to be plunged into a pit of despair, anger, or deep ancestral grief just moments later. This is not a sign that you are unstable. I repeat, you are not going crazy. This is a necessary and powerful purification. The high-frequency light codes pouring through this Aquarius portal are incompatible with the dense, low-vibrational emotions that you have stored in your energy body. The old resentments, the unspoken grief, the deep-seated fears. This portal is creating a forced purge. It is like a spiritual fever. The energy has to come up and out. You will find yourself wanting to cry for no reason, or feeling a surge of rage over something minor. This is the poison leaving your system. The absolute worst thing you can do during this time is to suppress these emotions, to numb them, or to judge yourself for having them. Your task is to become the calm, compassionate observer of your own inner storm. When a wave of emotion hits, do not become the wave. Instead, stand on the shore and watch it. Acknowledge it. Say, I see you. Sadness, I feel you. Anger, thank you for the message you are carrying. You are now released from my body. This process is creating sacred, empty space within you, clearing out the old programming, so that new, higher vibrational codes of empowerment and love can be downloaded and integrated during the peak of the full moon. If you have felt even a whisper of this, a strange sense of familiarity with a time or place you've never known, or a sudden, unexplained memory surfacing in your dreams, I need you to comment, I am listening below. Anchor this recognition. Let the universe know you are receiving its call, and are not afraid of the depths of your own soul. This act of declaration is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. The third spiritual event is what I call a synchronicity cascade. As the veil thins, the communication from your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your higher self will move from a subtle whisper to a loud, undeniable roar. The universe will stop trying to be clever. It will become blatant. You will start seeing repeating number sequences everywhere. 1111, 444, 777, not just on clocks, but on license plates, receipts, and billboards. These are not coincidences. They are deliberate winks from the cosmos, confirming you are on the right path. You will overhear a conversation from strangers that directly answers a question you were just pondering in your mind. A song will come on the radio with lyrics so pointed and relevant to your situation that it will feel like the universe is speaking directly to you. An animal, a specific bird or insect, may appear to you repeatedly, acting as a spirit messenger. This is a synchronicity cascade. The universe is testing your awareness. It is asking, are you paying attention? Are you seeing the map we are laying out for you? Your job during this portal is to walk through the world with the assumption that nothing is random. Every single thing is a message. Keep a small notebook with you between August 9th and 13th. Write down every single synchronicity, no matter how small or silly it seems. Do not try to interpret them in the moment. Just record them. After the portal closes, you will be able to look at this list and see a clear, undeniable pattern. A divine breadcrumb trail leading you directly toward your next step. The universe is screaming guidance at you. You just have to be willing to tune into the right frequency to hear it. This cascade is the proof that you are not alone, and that you are being guided, held, and supported through this monumental shift. The fourth spiritual event that will become undeniably clear during this 9th, the 13th of August portal, is something I call the Soul Tribe Frequency Test. Be prepared, because this one will directly impact your relationships. It can be both liberating and painful, as your personal frequency is being rapidly upgraded by these incoming Aquarian-like codes. You will become a living, breathing tuning fork. And here is the unvarnished truth. Not everyone in your life can or will want to resonate with your new vibration. This portal will act as a divine sorting mechanism. It will create an unmissable energetic chasm between you and those who are meant to exit your story, and it will simultaneously act as a powerful magnet, drawing in the souls who are part of your true spiritual family. You will start to notice it in subtle ways at first. Conversations with certain friends or family members, people you may have known your entire life, will suddenly feel draining, hollow, or deeply awkward. Their complaints, their gossip, their commitment to a narrative of lack and victimhood will suddenly feel like nails on a chalkboard to your soul. You might find yourself physically pulling away, making excuses to not answer the phone, feeling an overwhelming urge for solitude. It is absolutely critical that you understand this. This is not about you becoming arrogant or judgmental. It is not a personal failure in the relationship. It is pure energetic science. Their frequency is remaining in a dense, comfortable, known pattern, while yours is accelerating into a higher, more refined octave. The dissonance is real. The universe is lovingly, but firmly, showing you where you are leaking your precious life force energy. It is revealing the connections that are no longer in alignment with the person you are becoming. This can be heartbreaking, especially with long-term relationships, but you must trust the process. Do not try to force it. Do not initiate dramatic confrontations. Simply allow the space to emerge. Grant them the grace of their own journey, and grant yourself the sovereignty of yours. This portal demands energetic integrity. Concurrently, watch for the opposite phenomenon. You may have a brief interaction with a total stranger, the person next to you in line for coffee, a new colleague at work, and feel an instantaneous, profound sense of recognition, a feeling of deep familiarity, safety, and understanding. You will speak the same unspoken language. These are the markers of your soul tribe. The portal is clearing the path for these connections to enter your life, because you will need their support, their reflection, and their collaboration in the new reality you are co-creating. This is not about replacing people. It is about aligning your energetic environment with your inner evolution. The loneliness you might feel temporarily is simply the sacred space being cleared for the arrival of your true tribe. The 5th spiritual event is one you will feel in every cell of your body. It is the physical body upgrade and the onset of what many call ascension symptoms. Do not underestimate this. The spiritual is not separate from the physical. As these powerful high-frequency energies pour onto the planet and into your auric field, they must be anchored into your physical vessel. Your body, your very DNA, is being asked to hold a quotient of light it has never held before. This is a monumental biological task, and it comes with very real, very tangible symptoms. You must be prepared for this so you do not fall into fear or think that you are ill. Of course, always use your discernment and consult a medical professional if you feel it's necessary, but understand the energetic context of what is happening. The most common symptom will be waves of extreme bone-deep fatigue. You might sleep for 10 hours and still wake up feeling exhausted, or you may be hit with a sudden, overwhelming need for a nap in the middle of the day. This is not laziness. Your body is undergoing a massive recalibration at the cellular level, akin to a computer rebooting after a huge software update. It needs to go offline to integrate the new light codes. Honor this need for rest without guilt. It is sacred work. Conversely, you may experience intense bouts of insomnia, waking up with a jolt between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is a highly significant time spiritually, as the veil is at its thinnest. When you wake up during this window, your consciousness is being pinged by the portal's energy. You are being downloaded with information. Don't toss and turn in frustration. Get up, have a glass of water, and journal whatever thoughts are flowing through your mind. You will also likely experience strange physical sensations. Many report a buzzing or tingling feeling in their hands and feet, or a sense of vibration running through their entire body. This is your Merkaba field, your light body, activating. You may feel a distinct pressure or pulsing between your eyebrows. This is your third eye chakra being cleansed and activated to enhance your intuition. You might experience heart palpitations or flutters that feel like a gentle tapping from within. This is your heart chakra expanding, opening to hold more unconditional love and compassion. A high-pitched ringing or humming in one or both ears is also incredibly common. This is not tinnitus in the traditional sense. It is you clairaudiently perceiving the higher frequencies, the sound of the light codes themselves as they integrate into your system. Dizziness, vertigo, and a feeling of being ungrounded are also par for the course. As your consciousness flickers between the third and fifth dimensions, your dietary needs will also shift dramatically. You may suddenly find yourself repulsed by dense, heavy foods like processed sugar, red meat, and alcohol. Your body knows these substances lower your vibration and interfere with the integration process. At the same time, you may develop intense cravings for high vibration foods, fresh fruits, leafy greens, nuts, and pure clean water. Listen to this. Your body intelligence is guiding you perfectly. The message here is to be incredibly gentle and compassionate with your physical self. You are an antenna, and the signal is being turned up to an unprecedented volume. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Water is a liquid crystal, a conductor for this energy. Ground yourself daily by walking barefoot on the earth. Stretch. Take some.
Listen, the water they messing up, y'all know that. Drink lots of juice, dude. Just drink lots of freaking juice. And plus, it's chemical balance. You're supposed to be drinking juice. Drink lots of juice, all right? It has enough of that stuff in it, water in it. Drink lots of juice, or enough juice, and then go ground. I'm so glad I'll be paying attention.
Baths. Treat your body not as a machine but as a sacred temple that is housing a profound and holy transformation. I need you to pause for a moment and check in with your body right now. Have you felt that strange buzzing? The pressure in your forehead? The sudden waves of exhaustion, or the 3 a.m. wake-up calls? If any of this resonates, go to the comments right now and affirm this process by typing, "I am upgrading." By declaring this, you are consciously partnering with your body and with the universe, easing the integration process and signaling your willing participation in this incredible evolutionary leap. Do it now. The sixth spiritual event is the radical distortion and collapse of linear time. This will be one of the most disorienting and yet most magical aspects of the August 9th to 13th portal. Our rigid third-dimensional construct of time, a straight line moving predictably from a fixed past, through a fleeting present, into a projected future, is going to dissolve. You are being given a temporary, but powerful, taste of fifth-dimensional consciousness, where all time exists simultaneously in the eternal moment of now. You will begin to experience this as a profound warping of your perception. Entire days might feel like they have passed in the blink of an eye. You'll look at the clock, certain only an hour has gone by, and see that 5 have passed. Conversely, you may experience moments of intense presence, where a single minute seems to stretch on for an eternity, allowing you to perceive an incredible depth of detail and beauty in your surroundings. You may find yourself frequently losing track of what day of the week it is, as the old markers and routines lose their grip on your consciousness. The experience of déjà vu will likely become more frequent and strikingly intense. This is not a memory trick. It is your consciousness recognizing a moment from a probable future timeline that you are now converging with. You are catching glimpses of the paths you have already walked in another dimension. The barrier between past, present, and future is becoming permeable. You will notice the time lag between thought and manifestation shrinking to an almost non-existent degree. This is a point of immense power and requires radical mindfulness. You will think of an old friend you haven't spoken to in years, and they will text you within the hour. You will have a fleeting worry about a bill, and an unexpected check will arrive in the mail. You will formulate a question in your mind, and the answer will appear in the next article you read, or the next conversation you have. The universe is showing you, in real time, that you are a powerful creator, and that your focused energy is the primary organizing principle of your reality. Caution. This means you must become the vigilant guardian of your mental and emotional state. During this portal, a focused negative thought or a sustained feeling of fear can manifest just as quickly as a positive one. You cannot afford the luxury of a negative thought. This temporal collapse is a training ground. It is teaching you to harness your creative power from the only point that ever truly exists, the present moment. Your task is to practice radical presence. When you find your mind drifting into old regrets, the past, or anxieties about what might happen the future, gently but firmly bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the sensation of the air entering and leaving your lungs. Feel your feet on the floor. This anchors you in the power of the now, where all possibilities are born. The collapse of linear time is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to liberate you from the prison of regret and worry and reintroduce you to your innate ability to shape your reality from the sovereign throne of the present moment. The seventh spiritual event you must prepare to navigate during this extraordinary August portal is the dissolution of the ego identity. This is, without a doubt, one of the most profound and potentially frightening stages of a true spiritual awakening, and this full moon in Aquarius is engineered to accelerate it. For your entire life, you have been building an identity, a construct of who you believe you are. This identity is composed of your name, your job title, your roles in your family, mother, son, partner, your accomplishments, your failures, your personality traits, your political beliefs, and the stories you tell yourself about your past. This is the ego. It is the character you have been playing in the movie of your life. And this portal is here to lovingly, but irrevocably, burn that character to the ground. Why? Because that character is not who you truly are. It is a limited, finite, and ultimately false mask that you have been wearing. You are not your job. You are not your bank account. You are not your past traumas. You are the infinite, eternal, divine consciousness that is experiencing life through that temporary identity. The high-frequency energies of this portal are designed to shatter the illusion of the separate self. You will experience this as a deep and unsettling sense of disorientation. You might look in the mirror and feel a strange sense of detachment from the face looking back at you, as if you were watching a stranger. You will find that the things that used to define you, the labels you were once proud of, suddenly feel empty and meaningless. The career you worked so hard to build might suddenly feel like a cage. The social status you craved may now seem utterly pointless. You may feel a profound sense of "I don't know who I am anymore." This can trigger immense fear, because the ego's greatest terror is its own annihilation. It will fight to survive. It will scream at you, "If I am not this, then I am nothing." It will try to pull you back into old dramas, old conflicts.
Don't forget, part of our mission is to destroy the ego, kill the ego. Okay? Ego got us stuck here. That's part of the object, to kill the ego. So make sure you're doing that. It's okay to be confident, but make sure you kill the ego.
Old thought patterns, where it feels comfortable and in control. This is the spiritual dark night of the soul, a necessary passage where the false self is stripped away, so the true divine self can be born. Your task during this phase is one of radical surrender. Do not cling to the pieces of the old identity as it crumbles. Do not panic when you feel directionless and lost. This feeling of being lost is the prerequisite for being found. You are not falling apart. You are falling open. You are being returned to your original state of pure being, before all the labels and stories were piled on top. When the fear and confusion arise, place your hand on your heart and repeat this mantra: "I am not the story. I am the one who is aware of the story." This creates a crucial separation between your consciousness and the ego's panic. You are stepping back from the character and remembering that you are the actor. This dissolution is a sacred clearing. It is creating a vacuum, a holy emptiness within you that can only be filled by the light of your own soul, your higher self. The portal is not destroying you. It is uncreating everything you are not, so that for the first time you can truly discover everything you are. The liberation on the other side of this ego death is beyond anything the mind can comprehend. It is the freedom of pure presence, unburdened by the weight of a false identity. It is the gateway to true spiritual sovereignty. The eighth and final spiritual event, the culmination of all the others, is the spontaneous activation of dormant spiritual gifts. This is the ultimate purpose of this August 9th, 13th portal. It is not just about clearing and purging, it is about activation and empowerment. Within the spiritual DNA of every single human being lies a set of latent psychic and intuitive abilities, the sacred inheritance of our divine nature. For most of humanity, these gifts have lain dormant for millennia, suppressed by dense energies, societal conditioning, and disbelief. This sturgeon full moon in Aquarius is like a cosmic key turning a lock within your energetic anatomy. The combination of the Akashic echoes bringing forward past life mastery, the emotional purge clearing your channels, the synchronicity cascade heightening your awareness, the physical upgrade tuning your body instrument, and the ego dissolution removing the primary blocker, creates the perfect storm for these gifts to switch on, often with startling suddenness. You must be prepared for what this feels like. Your intuition, which may have once been a quiet, gentle nudge, will suddenly become a loud, clear, and unignorable inner knowing. You will simply know things without any logical reason. You will know if someone is lying to you, not by their words, but by the discordant feeling in your own energy field. You will get a sudden, powerful urge to call someone, only to find they were in crisis and needed you at that exact moment. This is the awakening of your clairsentience, clear feeling and clear cognizance, clear knowing. Many of you will experience a dramatic opening of your third eye, leading to an activation of clairvoyance, clear seeing. This may begin as seeing shimmering lights, colored orbs, or energetic patterns in the air with your physical eyes open. In your mind's eye, during meditation or just before sleep, you may start to see vivid images, symbolic pictures, or short, movie-like scenes flashing through your awareness. These are not your imagination. These are psychic impressions, data from the energetic field being translated into visual information. For others, the gift of clairaudience, clear hearing, will awaken. You may hear a soft, loving and disembodied voice whisper your name when no one is around. You might hear high-pitched frequencies, tones, or what sounds like faint music. During quiet moments, you may hear clear, direct guidance in your mind that is not in your own mental voice. It will be calmer, wiser, and more objective. This is communication from your spirit guides. Furthermore, your dream life will transform.
Hold on now. If you hear a voice, don't be responding. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not gonna sit there and let that one fly. That sound. I want to let them get the rest out before I say anything. But yeah, don't be. If you hear a voice, that might not be a good thing. Like an actual voice without nobody being in the room, I would ignore it. But of course, you already know if you're getting downloads in straight to your head, as far as how I said, telepathic, it's all good.
From a chaotic processing tool into a powerful portal for guidance and healing, you will begin to have prophetic dreams that show you glimpses of future events, and you will receive direct visitations from passed over loved ones or light beings who come to offer you comfort, wisdom, and support. The most important thing is to approach this with curiosity, not fear. The universe would not be activating these gifts within you if you were not ready to handle them. These are not strange or unnatural powers. They are your birthright. They are the tools you will need to navigate the new earth reality with grace, purpose, and clarity. Start a journal specifically for these experiences. Document what you see, hear, feel, and know. Treat yourself like a sacred scientist, exploring the newfound capacities of your own consciousness. This portal is not just a warning, it is an invitation. An invitation to step into the full spectrum awareness of your multidimensional self. It is your graduation. If you have felt yourself detaching from old parts of your identity, or if you've had a flicker of an intuitive knowing, a strange vision, or an unexplainable feeling that turned out to be true, I want you to go to the comments and declare with all your heart, I am ready to awaken. This declaration sends a powerful ripple through the quantum field. It signals to your own higher self and to the universe that you consent to this activation. that you are a willing and conscious participant in your own magnificent unfolding. Your declaration matters. Now let's talk about the specific astrological mechanics fueling this unprecedented event, because understanding the cosmic architecture will empower you to work with these energies consciously. The full moon peaks at 21 degrees of Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian, the rebel, the innovator, and the truth teller. It is the energy of the collective, of future technologies, and of radical system-shattering change. Its ruling planet Uranus is currently in Taurus, squaring this entire axis. Uranus is the planet of sudden shocks, unexpected revelations, and lightning bolt awakenings. Its placement in Taurus, the sign of stability, security, and the physical earth, means that these shocks are designed to disrupt the very foundations of what we thought was stable: our financial systems, our relationship with the planet, and our own physical bodies. This is a breakdown to breakthrough aspect of epic proportions. It is forcing us to innovate our way into a new form of security, one based not on external possessions, but on internal sovereignty and community connection, adding even more intensity. At the exact time of the full moon, Mars, the planet of action and assertion, will be conjunct Uranus. This is explosive. This is a cosmic stick of dynamite. It signifies a sudden, unstoppable urge to break free from any and all restrictions that have been holding you back. This is a revolutionary energy. It can manifest as sudden job resignations, the abrupt ending of relationships, or a radical change in your life's direction that seems to come out of nowhere. Be mindful of this energy. It is powerful and can be volatile. The key is to channel this Martian Uranian fire not into destructive anger or impulsive recklessness, but into courageous, conscious action that aligns with the truth your soul is screaming at you. This is the energy to finally start the business, to move across the country, to speak your deepest truth, no matter the consequences. The universe is giving you the cosmic fuel to shatter your own limitations. Use it wisely. The sun, opposite the moon in Leo, is pouring in the energy of the heart, of creative self-expression, and of courageous leadership. The universe is asking, now that you are being liberated from the collective conditioning, Aquarius, what does your unique individual heart, Leo, truly want to create and express? This is not about selfish ego. It is about shining your unique light so brightly that you give others permission to do the same. This entire configuration is a divine intervention, a perfectly orchestrated cosmic event designed to wake you up from the trance of the ordinary and thrust you into the reality of your extraordinary potential. It is a moment of destiny, and it is here now. Now that you understand the 8 primary spiritual events and the potent astrological weather fueling this August portal, we must anchor this knowledge in practical, actionable steps. Awareness is the first step, but conscious participation is what creates transformation. It is not enough to simply be tossed about by these cosmic waves. You must learn to become the surfer. Here is your practical guide, your sacred ritual toolkit for navigating the period between August 9th and August 13th, and for harnessing this lunar awakening energy to its highest potential. This is not about complex ceremony. It is about simple, profound acts of intention that will stabilize your energy field and align you with the incoming flow of light. First and foremost, prioritize radical self-care and energetic hygiene. This is non-negotiable. As discussed with the physical body upgrades, your vessel is under immense pressure. The most powerful spiritual practice you can engage in during this portal is to be exquisitely kind to your body. Double your water intake. Water is a liquid crystal that helps your cells conduct and integrate these new light frequencies. Add a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to your water to further enhance its conductivity with essential minerals and electrolytes. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a vital part of the integration process. If you feel tired, rest without guilt. If your body asks for a nap, honor it. This is when your etheric body does its most important work of rewiring and recalibrating. Pay close attention to your diet. Your body will naturally guide you away from dense, low-vibrational foods. Avoid alcohol, excessive caffeine, processed sugar, and heavy meats during this 4-day window. These substances create static in your energy field and make the integration process feel much harsher. Instead, flood your body with living, high-vibration foods, fresh fruits, leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Think of it as feeding your light body, not just your physical body. Crucially, you must practice energetic clearing daily. Before you go to sleep, and as soon as you wake up, imagine a brilliant pillar of white gold light pouring down from the center of the cosmos, flowing through the crown of your head, and filling every single cell of your body. See this light pushing out any dense, stagnant or foreign energy, flushing it down through your feet and deep into the core of the earth to be transmuted. This simple visualization takes less than a minute, but is profoundly effective at clearing your field and protecting your sovereignty. Taking salt baths, particularly with Epsom salt or Himalayan pink salt, is also incredibly powerful. Salt is a crystal that pulls toxins and energetic debris from your aura, leaving you feeling clear, refreshed, and grounded. Second, you must consciously manage your energetic consumption. This portal is not a time for mindless scrolling, binge-watching violent television shows, or engaging in draining gossip-fueled conversations. Your auric field is wide open and highly permeable. You must become a vigilant gatekeeper of what you allow into your consciousness. Unfollow social media accounts that trigger feelings of comparison, anger, or inadequacy. Mute news channels that thrive on fear and division. Lovingly inform friends or family members that you need a few days of quiet and will be less available. This is not selfish, it is sacred self-preservation. Your energy is your most valuable currency, and during this portal, you are investing it in the foundation of your new reality. Do not give it away cheaply. Instead, consciously curate your energetic diet. Listen to high-frequency music, like solfeggio frequencies or classical music. Read uplifting spiritual texts. Watch documentaries about nature or the mysteries of the universe. Spend time with the people who make you feel seen, supported, and expanded, your soul tribe. And most importantly, spend significant time in silence and solitude. This is where you will be able to clearly hear the voice of your own soul and receive the downloads from your spirit guides without external static. Solitude during this portal is not loneliness. It is a sacred meeting with your higher self. Third, engage in the practice of radical grounding. With the intense Aquarian and Uranian energies at play, it is incredibly easy to become ungrounded, to feel spacey, dizzy, and disconnected from your body. Grounding is the essential act of anchoring your spirit into your physical vessel and into the electromagnetic field of the earth. The simplest and most powerful way to do this is to take your shoes and socks off and stand or walk barefoot on the natural ground, be it grass, dirt, or sand. This practice, known as earthing, allows the excess chaotic electrical energy in your body to discharge into the planet, and it allows you to absorb the stable healing frequency of Mother Earth. Do this for at least 10 minutes every day of the portal. As you stand there, visualize roots growing from the soles of your feet, extending deep into the molten core of the planet, anchoring you firmly to her center. Feel her strength, her stability, and her unconditional love rising up through your roots and into your entire being. Holding a grounding stone like black tourmaline, smoky quartz, or hematite can also be incredibly helpful. Carry one in your pocket throughout the day to help you stay centered amidst the energetic intensity. If you commit to these practices, if you promise to be gentle with your body, to guard your energy, and to stay grounded, I want you to go to the comments one last time and type the powerful affirmation, "I harness this energy with grace." This is your final declaration of co-creation. This is you telling the universe that you are not a passive victim of these energies, but a conscious sovereign master who is ready to partner with the cosmos to build a new world. Your conscious participation is the key. So what is the ultimate purpose of all this? Why is the universe putting us through this intense, chaotic, and beautiful process? The final message of this August 2025 full moon portal is one of profound hope and empowerment. We are being collectively initiated. We are being shaken awake from a long collective slumber. The old world, with its systems of control, separation and fear, is dissolving. It cannot be sustained in the new frequencies that are now bathing our planet. This portal is a major catalyst in that dissolution. It is designed to activate the way showers, the light workers, the grid keepers, the healers, and the systems busters, souls like you who came to Earth at this specific time, to help birth a new paradigm. This lunar awakening is not just for your personal evolution, it is for the evolution of the species. Every time you choose to respond to an emotional trigger with compassion instead of reaction, you are healing the collective emotional body. Every time you honor your intuition and act on its guidance, you are strengthening the collective psychic grid. Every time you choose love over fear, you are anchoring the frequency of the new Earth more firmly into this physical plane. You are far more powerful and important to this planetary shift than you have ever been led to believe. This portal is your final wake-up call, your commissioning ceremony. The universe is telling you the time for playing small is over. The time for doubting your power is over. The time for waiting for someone else to save you is over. You are the one you have been waiting for. The challenges, the purges, the disorientation, they are all part of a divine plan to strip you of everything that is not your authentic sovereign truth, so that you can stand in the full magnificent power of your light and lead the way. As the portal closes after August 13th, the integration period will begin. Be patient with yourself. The shifts that occur during this window will continue to unfold and crystallize over the next several months. You will look back at this time as a pivotal turning point, the moment everything changed. The moment you remembered who you are. The moment you reclaimed your power. This is not a warning to be feared, it is a spiritual clarion call to be answered. You have been training for this over many lifetimes. You have all the tools, all the wisdom, and all the strength you need already encoded within you. This portal is simply the key that unlocks the door. So between August 9th and August 13th, be still. Listen, feel, trust, surrender. You are being held in the loving arms of the cosmos as you are reborn. This is your moment. Do not miss it. The rare lunar awakening is upon you. Step into the portal and claim the destiny that awaits. Thank you for receiving this critical transmission. If this message has